Guys, welcome to Opinion. Uh, Next topic I want to talk about is the death toll of African American and Latino right now during the coronavirus. But anyway, before I continue, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new. Okay, so there's been multiple media outlets regarding death toll of the coronavirus and the risk. So pretty much they base the statistics on race. Um, so apparently African Americans or Black and Latino are high risk of dying from the virus, attracting the virus, and the least is I guess Caucasian and Asian, right? Now that don't add up to me. The statistics don't add up to me at all. So first off, based on the research I did, the U.S. Census Bureau, right, um, Caucasian make up 72% of the population in the United States. Now I know, yes, of course, not pretty much everybody filled out the censor, um, but still, that's a lot, right? Um, Black or African American, as they stated, makes up 12%, right? Latino makes up 19% of the population, which does not add up to me because according to the media outlets out there today, I was listening, they were basically saying that, um, you know, African Americans are high risk of dying and the death toll like high, and Latinos, same thing. At one point they said like 7 point something percent, and that's like around the highest rate, right? Which I still again does not add up. So, anyways, um, I started doing research, right? Did based on population, right? Caucasians in all the states except for the district, obviously, which is not considered a state yet. But yeah, um, that's the only one that's they're not the highest off, but they're close. Um, and so I was like, okay, let me go outside of the United States, right? I did, did someone like, UK, for example. In the beginning, BBC put a report first that, um, whites, death toll, of the coronavirus from white, I guess. And then a couple of days later, came back saying the percentile, death is they put it as Black Caribbeans are the highest, and whites were like in the 1 percentile, Black Caribbeans were in the third percentile, so which is bad. So I was like, okay, did more, and I looked up, French, their statistics, and similar again, saying, North Africans and sub-Saharans, are the highest death death rates in France. And in France, they're basically saying that they don't do statistics, but they go. I don't know how I didn't even come up with that number, but anyway, I don't know how you don't do statistics, but you came up with something like that. Um, but again, like I said, it does not add up to me, and I hope you guys are following me and see where I'm coming from with this, right? So I went on and I looked at the John Hopkins map, coronavirus map, right? I'm pretty sure most of you guys are familiar with it because once the coronavirus emerged, that's where everybody was. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna say everybody, but that's where a lot of people were tracking, to see where the virus was and where it affected and who the death toll and so on. All right. So you look at the map, John Hopkins University map, coronavirus data map. US is like completely red. You can even see the map, right? You look at all Europe, same thing, right? Now again, African Americans, are pretty much high risk, right? And even South America. When you look at the map, Africa, it's like you can still see the continent of Africa based on the map of it. And you like see just bits and tiny dots, like so the reason why I don't understand where the statistics is coming from and how is it that Africans or African Americans are the highest rate of death and especially Latinos, um, it just don't add up because to me it's like the virus one, it's like it's racist. Um, because am I different, right? Am I a different African if I'm living in Africa and when I come over, overseas, either to Europe or to America, United States, am I different now? With my, I mean, I'm I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like in terms of nourishment, I felt like it shouldn't be much of a difference. You know, because if I'm African, right, I come from, let's say I'm in Africa. I don't, the chance of me dying over there with the virus is like slim, but when I come here, the chance of me dying of the virus is like skyrocket. That don't make sense to me. It doesn't add up. I mean, I don't know who are doing this research, who are doing this, stats, but it just doesn't add up to me at all. Now, if you're watching this and you have more knowledge based on what I've tried to seek, then please enlighten me because I just don't go by that. Because now again, if this virus, right, is true what they're saying based on the stats that it kills a lot of black people, a lot of Latino people, and it's considered like this a racist virus, right? Um, then why are people in Africa not getting not getting killed as to the amount of Africans in Europe and United States getting killed more? Well, again, I know I'm saying African, but you know what I mean. African Americans, African, black people. Put it that way. Why are black people getting killed more in U.S. and Europe compared to Africa, where most of the population over there is Africans. I mean, black. Sorry. I know I'm like fucking. I'm feeling sleepy in my head just because it just don't make sense to me. It does not add up to me at all. So again, if you have a knowledge of this and why the stats it is the way it is, especially if you work in a hospital, and you witness the amount of death. First off, I want to say thank you very much. I support you, all the hard work that you guys are doing, all the medical staffs. But again, um, if you're in the medical field and you're watching this and based on what you've seen, in terms of race, and amount of death, right? Please, leave a comment. Let me know. Because again, like I said, I don't know where to get the stats from. And my thing is, if a lot of black people are dying in the U.S. and Europe, then I figured Africa would have been all completely freaking red like the U.S. and Europe. But it's not, So I don't know if it's a psychological game that they're playing here. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But like I said, it just don't add up to me. So please, by all means, if you have a knowledge of this statistics, enlighten me. That's my opinion on this coronavirus statistics that just came out. Let me know what you guys think.